Very good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shiv. I am the founder of EliteButlers. Today, we are having a quick session where I'll be speaking to one of my colleague, Sania, wherein we'll be discussing a very important role, which is an executive assistant. So, allow me to introduce you to Sania. Hello, Sania. How are you?
Hello, sir. I'm well. How are you?
All well, all well. Thank you so much. So, Sania, like just an overview. We're trying to have a clear conversation as to what is an EA as per you.
As per me, executive assistant is someone who eases out the schedule of the executive they're reporting to.
Right.
So they have to help them with their travel arrangements, between the coordination of the staff, which the person cannot go and share with everyone in the organization.
Of course.
So to maintain the flow of the information between everyone and to keep up that pace of work.
It is very important. Yes.
Yeah. So an executive assistant is really important in that matter. Yeah. And plus there are other aspects also that they touch upon, not being restricted to managing the staff. And so it's also about calendar management, travel arrangements. They have international trips, they have domestic travels, they have to travel to the meetings. Everything has to be scheduled. So all of these things are taken care by the executive assistant. Plus there are a lot of emails that the client
all the contact, I would say, like
yes.
emailing
So
and
reviewing all these emails, replying to all these emails on behalf of them is also one of the an important aspect of being an executive assistant.
Great, thank you. Now, as per you, what are the 5 qualities of a good EA?
As per what I have had a conversation with a lot of executive assistant, I understand is firstly they should be updated about the market trends, whatever is related to their company, not even related to their company. It should
overall
be overall. They should
be well informed.
Yes, they should be very well informed. Plus nowadays, like when I have worked with the clients, so I get to know that it is really essential to have that aspect of strategic assistance. Like for example, preparing everything in presentation, in flow charts, and all of these it's a very important aspect, because nowadays everyone they cannot mind map everything while they're in the meeting. So while taking the notes of the meeting, just after that they have to create all of these notes so that it puts a print in the executive's mind that what has to be done and what were the notes of the meeting. And apart from that, the essential quality would be to maintain the confidentiality, because while they are in the organization, there is, like I mentioned, there is a flow of information.
A lot of personal and professional information that might be discreet or very confidential. Yes, that's right.
Yes. Plus, they should be quick and spontaneous, always being 2 steps ahead of anyone they're reporting to, be it CEO, any C-level executive, be it any person. Like there are a lot of actors who require executive assistance. There are a lot of senior level managers who require executive assistant. So they have to keep up with their schedule. So they have to be quick and spontaneous in taking the action. Yes. And apart from that, having good organizational skills, because this profile is such, they have to maintain records, like I assured, they have to maintain relationships and
everyone in the office. Exactly.
So they should be good at organizing things. And lastly, I would mention that they should be a multitasker, because
the role requires anything can come to your
at any time actually. Even in a moment they would have 3-4 things to do, which they have to be very capable to do. They should be again matching it with the same point, being quick and spontaneous. Unless and until they're quick and spontaneous, I don't think so anyone would be able to multitask. So it's a very essential quality that wise.
That's great. Thank you for the information. Now, interesting, like what are the salaries of EA?
Okay, so if you Google up the salaries, an average package would be 6.5.
6.5 is around 50,000.
Yes, around 50,000.
50 plus other benefits.
Yes. But to back up, like there are a lot of candidates I have met, they are backing up packages like 40-50 lakhs per annum.
Wow.
While having a conversation with them, I had tried to understand like what are the essential qualities that these people
would differentiate between a 50,000 or a 3 lakh or a 4 lakh
so
per month.
While I speak to them, there is a noticeable difference when I speak to a candidate who has
that kind of
6.5 and then a candidate who has 40 to 50. All of these skills that I had mentioned, then again putting them into the right use, using them correctly is really, really important. True. On an average, like I had mentioned, 6.5, but like we have hired candidates who have got like up to 17-18 lakhs, even even 30 lakhs per annum.
True,
Yeah?
true, true.
So it's really important for them to grasp all the skills that are required, not just being restricted to the 5 skills that I have mentioned. There are a lot of other skills that they have to take up. There are a lot of other courses also that are available online, offline, to know everything that is happening within the company, even if it's related to being marketing, anything.
True, true,
So
true.
they
They
should
have to
know
be,
everything. They should be
like mini directors.
Yes, they should be mini
They are like
directors.
right hand, left hand, what you call them.
Yes.
They are that way because they are the face of the organization. So
Yes.
they have to know a bit of everything. They might not know in depth, but they should have a structure in their mind.
Yes.
Yeah, we talked about the salary now. Now we've got an idea of the salary. So what kind of clients do we have? Like who would need an EA?
So a lot of C-level executives, it is an executive assistant is really important for them. Then there are senior level managers that I had mentioned previously as well.
Right, of course.
Then there are also a lot of actors, and there are other HNI clients who would require an executive assistant,
Yes,
because everyone, they also have a lot of meetings. Their calendar needs to be managed.
Yes.
There are some personal meetings as well. So everything needs to be managed. So these people, they would require an executive assistant.
That's great. That's great. Now, I think for EA, is it specific that it has to come from a particular domain, or is it more about personal traits?
It's not specific that they should be, but of course, grasping more qualities, grasping
over the
an
time
educational
of the career,
background. While I've been into interviews, I've seen interviews, candidates being interviewed. So an educational background is really important in that
yes,
aspect. Graduating from a good college is really important, because here both spoken and written skills are important.
It is.
It is being judged on what education, like quality education you've got. So according to that, it is an important aspect
true,
ways. Yes.
Great. Well, thank you for that information. I'm sure it's going to help us and our
Definitely
people who are watching this. So thank you so much.
Thank
Have a good
you.
day.